Oh shit, he nearly went in the back was there. Oh shit, he nearly went in the back was there. Oh shit, he nearly went in the back was there. Oh shit, he nearly went in the back was there. We've got the awesome Alex back today for his second mock driving test. How did the first one go, Alex?
Not very well.
What happened?
I got 6 majors.
6C, that's the devil's number. You got 6 serious faults and how many minors?
13.
Wow, unlucky for some. So he's got 6 serious to beat and 13 minors. Are you confident, Alex?
More confident than last time.
Good. Why is that then?
Feel like I can be more calm this time.
Well, I want you to rock this one, okay? Right, how would you check your indicator lights work before starting the journey?
I'd put my hazards on and then walk around the car.
Nice, you ready? Let me concentrate, get this one smashed. And at the end of the road, turn left. At the end of the road, turn left. Can you pull up on the right hand side of the road? Thank you, and reverse it back 2 car lengths, keep them reasonably close to the curb in your own time when you're ready. Thank you. Drive on when you're ready. Alex is getting off to a good start. He has already reversed into a B. At the test centre, he's drove forward into a B. They were perfect, no faults recorded. I did have them on the camcorder, but I've messed up with the video editing, so you'll just have to take my word for it. I've just had him pull up on the right-hand side of the road. He's recorded no faults here. But Alex, when you start reversing, you need to look all round and then start reversing. So he's done 3 manoeuvres without any faults. So well done, Alex. And it feels like heaven, this, because when he's pulling off at the junctions, he's doing gas then clutch. Go on, Alex, make my day. Can you pull up on the left for me? Start of independent drive to the end of the road, turn left and follow signs for Darley. I will change him, but I'll tell you in plenty of time. Alex realises he's on a national speed limit road and he reaches speeds of 50 miles an hour along this road. So well done, Alex. Learner drivers would drive along here to 30 miles an hour and get done for driving too slow. So remember, learners, if you're on a country road where there's no repeater signs or no street lighting, then you know it's the national speed limit, which on this road would be 60. Driving examiners on this particular road would be over the moon about 40, 45. Show me how you clean the front window with the washers and wipers. All good stuff from Alex with the timing of the mirror signal manoeuvre routine on approach to the roundabout and leaving the roundabout. More neat, safe mirror work from Alex. I like how he sees that the road's narrowing into one and he's checking his mirrors and watching for vehicles overtaken at the last second, because this does happen. If it happens on your test, you'd be expected to slow down and keep that 2-second gap. More good work from Alex. He clocks the sign on the left hand side and he sees that his entrance onto the roundabout is to the left. Now that normally means you don't give way to the right. Remember, learners, if your entrance onto the roundabout is down the middle, then that normally means you give way to the right. Well done, Alex. First minor fault for Alex. What happens is we get to the national speed limit sign and he starts to accelerate, but before you do that you need to look in your mirrors, because this is where other drivers like to overtake when there's an increase in the speed limit. Think about it, Alex. If you put your foot down and somebody's overtaking you and there's a car coming the opposite way, you're going to force them into the oncoming traffic. So have a look in mirrors before you start speeding up. Second minor fault for Alex, he doesn't use his mirrors before he puts this indicator on for right. So Alex, as soon as they're giving instruction, or the sat-nav gives an instruction, or the examiner, look in the appropriate mirrors. You should have been in the middle and right door mirror to see if it's safe to give a signal. Third minor fault for Alex, it goes down to road markings. Alex, what I call this little baby spiral roundabout. What happens is it spirals out to the left, so you should be moving over to the left lane now, keeping the signal on for right, and just going straight ahead and then swinging round to the right. Now what happens is you go around in the right lane, then when you realise where you're going, you move back to the left. There was no cars there, so you checked your mirror and then you went over. So that was all good stuff, but you get a minor fault for that. Had there been lots of cars there, I would have expected you just to go back round the roundabout or take the fourth exit and I'll redirect you. To the council offices. It's not signpost, it's a turn left at the roundabout. Can you pull up in a convenient place on the left? Now this is good scanning and planning from Alex. I've asked him to pull up in a convenient place on the left. You've got driveways to your left, you've got junctions to the right, you've got junctions to the left and bus stops. Now he uses that big brain of his and he drives all the way past them and just pulls up on the left. So well done, Alex. Thank you. Driver when you feel ready. If you follow the signs for Bishop Auckland. Alex, when you went round this roundabout, it's a huge roundabout and you should be building up more speed. I've not marked it, but when you drive this slow going round a roundabout, you're inviting people to cut you up on the left-hand side. So, a bit more speed. Don't normally like to see that, but a bit more speed come round this roundabout. Good work from Alex at this next roundabout. He realises on a dual carriageway he makes good progress, which is well done. But a lot of learners fail the driving test because they don't realise they're on a dual carriageway and they turn right from the left lane. So Alex realises he's on a dual carriageway and goes round in the right lane. So this is all good work from Alex. Fourth minor fault for Alex. What happens is the signal comes off and he doesn't reapply it. Fifth minor error for Alex. Alex, what have you put a signal on here for? It's just a bend at the bottom of the road. You've got the side road to your left on approach before the bend. So there should be no signal here. You don't normally signal to go around bends. First serious fault for Alex. What happens here is Alex reacts far too late. You can see in the picture, you're approaching this, you've got a sharp bend to the left, you have a zebra crossing on the bend, you've got people in the middle of the crossing, you've got a woman walking towards the crossing, the woman in black, who gives me a right dirty look, by the way. You're frightened of that much, Alex. She stops in the middle of the crossing because she doesn't think you're going to stop. So this is just a lack of scanning the road properly, reading the road. It's one skill learners are absolutely dreadful at. You should be looking here, scanning both sides of the crossing, looking at the near distance, middle and far. You should be keeping them eyes moving. I tell you what it is, I bet this woman doesn't ring me for driving lessons after this. Alex, when you come to these mini roundabouts, you can't see properly down the road. You can't see down the road to the right of you. It's best just to roll in first gear. That's all you need to do. You come out here in second gear, I think it's a black Audi to your right. You're very lucky it doesn't go straight ahead. You'd be stomping on the brake to stop the car. Learner drivers, if you're watching this video and you come to a mini roundabout and you can't see properly to the right, just roll it into first gear and stop on the rise and brake and then see if you can go without stopping. But why use learners come up to a roundabout in second gear and you can't really see much, I do not know. Second serious fault for Alex. Alex drops a right haulick here and makes me look like a right lemon. I thought he'd learnt his lesson from last mock test when we nearly got rear-ended on the roundabout. Now today I actually felt the van was going to go into the back of us. He had to brake really heavy and arms start screaming. Now I must stress, driving examiners would not say anything. They just sit tight to know the impact's coming and they wouldn't say a word. So I've gone on like a drama queen. I was thinking about cutting it out, but I thought, oh well, I look like a lemon, sound like a lemon, so I'm just going to leave it in. But Alex, what on earth are you doing moving off on that clutch again? Somebody asked in the comments, why should you do gas clutch? Well, for this reason alone. How we never got rear-ended here, I do not know. When you stall, I was looking in the mirror at this van. The van starts to pull off, thinking you've driven on the roundabout, and then at the very last second he realises we haven't gone, and he nearly goes in the back of us and jumps on the brake. I was absolutely bricking it here. Why I was so paranoid here is I got rear-ended a few months ago. I haven't been rear-ended for years, but I was on a lesson with your mate, Alex, Ollie. Ask Ollie what it's like to get rear-ended. We were sitting at a roundabout, a busy roundabout, we couldn't go anywhere, and this woman just went straight into the back of us. So this is why I was a bit paranoid, but that's my excuse anyway. If you don't believe us, ask Ollie. Oh shit, he nearly went in the back of us there. Dear me. I'll have to quickly nip home and get some new yellow Y-fronts put on. 6 minor fault for Alex. What happens is he leaves it in second gear again. When you stop the car, Alex, how will you pull his socks up and put it in the first gear, will you? Right, so if you just pop alongside the car and just reverse it back into the park position, try to keep within 2 car lengths including your own. finished with that, yeah?
Yeah.
Third serious fault for Alex. Alex, it was painful watching this. You left it too far away from the curb. When I said, are you happy with this? You should have just drove the car forward. You could have quite easily fixed this by steering towards the curb quite quickly but moving the car slowly. Just before you touch the curb, steer briskly to the right and then straighten your wheel up back to the left. Then back it up in a straight line. Would have gotten a minor fault for it. Your feet. Them delicate feet of yours. Right, we'll just end it. How do you think you've done?
Better than
It was
the other day.
well done. It was a big improvement, but we've still got a few serious faults.
Yeah.
Minors, you've only got 5, so that's really good. Well done. What about the serious? Can you think of any serious?
Well,
You
was
made
the
me
one-
you made me squeal like a pig.
yeah, at the roundabout where
Right. What
I
happened
put-
at the roundabout?
I brought my clutch up before putting my gas on.
Oh, how many times do I tell you about that one?
Yeah.
Now I'm sitting looking in the mirror and ask Golly what it's like to get rear-ended, because we got rear-ended. We were just sitting at the roundabout and somebody went in the back of us. But when you start to pull off the wide van, I mean, there's some really good wide van drivers, but I don't trust them all. But he was pulling off at the same time, and he had to brake really heavy. And I thought he was just going to go on the back of us. So that's why you need to put gas on first, because you get rear-ended. And we nearly got rear-ended last time.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the serious fault. What else?
There was a part where at the traffic lights, I was in second gear when I should have been in
Right,
first.
you stalled there. You were in second gear again. You should have been doing first. However, you did get straight back on with it. So I've just given you a reminder for that, yeah?
Right.
So you did get straight back on. The car at the right was, the van from the right was coming, but you did get out. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there. Anything else?
There was a roundabout where I think I was in the wrong line.
Oh, and you give you a minor fault for that thin foot roundabout. What happened was it spiraled out to the left, and you should have drifted over to the left.
Okay.
But you did look in mirrors and you did make sure it's safe. Learners would normally cut across without check mirrors and fail. Anything else?
Well, there was
I'm waiting, Howie.
indicating when there was my parallel parking.
Yes, that was. Why did you get the serious fault for that?
I was a bit out in the road.
We'll see it on video. It's a bit. It's too far off the curb. Remember, if he says, "Are you finished with that?" you should be thinking, "Well, hang on, I'm going to shut it forward." But you made a right dog's dinner of that, didn't you?
Yeah.
We just done it about half an hour earlier. Now, your reference point, did you turn too early or too late?
I think I turned too early.
You did. Why was that?
I
Don't know.
No.
Learner's favourite saying, I don't know. And there was one other serious fault. Come on. Oh, well, you must know.
So,
What? Well, this woman gave me a right dirty look.
alright. Yeah.
Which one are we then?
At the crossing.
Dude, what did she do in the middle of the road? What did she do when you come round? She stopped. She was
Stop.
petrified.
Yeah.
Guess what she thought you weren't doing?
Braking.
Thought you weren't
Stop.
stopping. Now, when you come off the bend there, you could see the crossing on the bend, and there was people walking towards it. So I would have been slowing right down, but you did slow down. You did stop, but you reacted very late, and you frightened the life out of that woman.
Yeah.
And then when she got on the pavement and over there, did you see her look at me?
No.
She gave me a right dirty look. She won't be getting any driving lessons off Bradley's, will you? Right, have you any questions before I turn this off?
No.
Improvement, so well done. That's about it. Right, I'm going to do the parallel parking.